Woo, woo. What is up, guys? Bradley here from BM Tech, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing, as you guys can tell by the title, this is a Galaxy S8 rant, and this phone is amazing, don't get me wrong. So any disclaimers for this video is that I'm pretty much going to be buying this phone, and I have no hate towards Samsung or anything. It's just like every phone has its kind of like flaws, and some of these things I'm going to be talking about today are kind of confusing. If you guys don't know about the phone, stick around, I'll get into it. So let's get it started. So number one here, and this is probably one of the biggest like design like flaws that I don't even understand why they would do this, but it's the placement of the fingerprint sensor. To me, this seems like it was an afterthought by Samsung because they wanted to do like a bezel-less, almost like a display, and they were kind of like, you know, we got rid of the home button, and then last minute they were like, oh, that's right, the fingerprint sensor was in the home button, so where are we going to put a fingerprint sensor? And then they just put it on the back at the weirdest spot. And if you guys don't know, you have like the camera, and then to the left of the camera you have your flash, and then to the right of your camera you have the fingerprint sensor. It's not below the camera where everyone else does it on the back of the phone. It's so weird. So basically, if you want to be using it, you have to use two hands unless you have really large hands, and you're going to be reaching over the camera lens to hit it. So most of the time you're going to be getting fingerprints all over your camera lens. So it's like, why? To me, it seems like they were trying to put a fingerprint sensor into the glass of the home button, since, you know, now the home button has that force sensitive area, kind of like force touch on the iPhone. But now it's like they couldn't put like a fingerprint sensor into the home screen like through the glass, so they were kind of like last minute trying to figure out where do they put it. Now if they would have put it underneath the camera, it would have been fine. No one would have complained about it, and it wouldn't have like looked goofy or anything. It just would have looked like, you know, a regular, you know, fingerprint sensor. Because on my Nexus 6P and then say like the Google Pixel, it works amazingly. Like you just pull your phone out of your pocket and it's right there at your finger. But now it's like an awkward position. I don't understand why they did this. It's really weird. So number two on the list is S-Voice is making a comeback. Now we know that Google has now switched fully to the Google Assistant. It used to be like Google Now, right? And now it's like full-on Google Assistant in all like Android 7.0 smartphones. And in this Samsung Galaxy S8 phone, if you hold down the home button, you're going to be getting Google Assistant once again. But now Samsung has their own version of Google Assistant called Bixby, and they even put a physical button on the side of the phone to launch Bixby. And eventually it's going to be able to do, you know, more things than what Google has plans to do. Like you could take pictures of certain items, and then Bixby will figure out what the picture is and like bring it up and give you information about it. And you can also like have options to buy that thing if you want it. It doesn't make sense. Like you have Google Assistant and you have Bixby, so it's like two different things trying to like combine together. And it always seems like Samsung doesn't like Android, but they use it because they know like the user group of Android is like there, and like Android is huge and everyone uses it, so they just put it in their phones. It's kind of like they're trying to make their own operating system, but like they're trying to put it over Android, and it's like two competing things. It's just really weird. And what I don't like is that they put the physical button there, because that's like a huge leap. Like if this Bixby doesn't turn out to be the way and as big as what they want it to be, they just wasted space on the hardware, and now you have this button that's just not for anything. Now I hope in the future they come out with like a software update, or I don't even know if it's there anyway, but I'm sure you'll be able to not use Bixby if you don't want to. You could probably turn it off maybe in the software, but I hope and pray that they change in the settings to where you can use the Bixby button to like as other things. Like I would love to use the Bixby button as like a camera button. If I you know, tap the Bixby button and it launches the camera, and it's like works as like a shutter button or something, I would love that, and I would use it. So I hope that you can change it in the future. That would be an easy fix for me, and I would really like it. So hopefully they do that, and I just hope that Bixby, I am very optimistic about it. I hope it's good, but to me, I'm just going to be using Google Assistant as anyone else probably will be. So if you guys enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up, And make sure you subscribe because I'm definitely going to be getting an S8 here soon as they come out. And I'll be having an impressions, unboxing, review, all that good stuff for you guys. So make sure you stick around for that one. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.